What's up, guys? We are here to talk about this week's upcoming box office releases. Next up on our list is the Disney animated film Moana, starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. So, just a quick rundown how this works. We're gonna go through 3 different variables of the film, rate each of those out of 10. The variables are the story, the cast and crew involved, and the trailers. So let's start with the story. It focuses on a young woman navigating her way to this a legendary island that she's heard about, but we don't know if it exists or not. And joining her on that adventure is Maui, a demigod, and he is played by The Rock. So, as far, obviously, listeners of this show and myself included, we're not the target demo, but for a kids movie, I think it's a very solid story, especially for, Pixar, and they rarely ever miss. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to give it a nice solid score of a 7 for the story alone. Now, moving on to the talent in this film. As with most animated pictures, we have several directors attached to this. I think there's 4 credited directors on this film. But the pedigree's there. You have director from Aladdin, Hercules, Little Mermaid. They're all involved in this film, so it's got the pedigree, and it's in good hands, I think. As far as the cast, it's a very small cast. Of course, all voiceover talent. The only big name in this film is The Rock, which is probably the biggest name you can get in Hollywood, considering box office returns. This guy makes smash hit after smash hit, and I think he's going to have another one on his hands once this hits the box office. And he is a great casting for this role. He has that voice. He has the Hawaiian kind of swagger to him. So I think it works. They have a lot of native talent attached to it. Hawaiian talent, Native American talent, and I think that's going to add to the authenticity of the film. So that's always a good thing. So that being considered, I'll give it a 7.5 for cast and crew, just because it doesn't have many, and that's through no fault of their own. Finally, let's talk a little bit about the trailers for this film. I really enjoyed them, as much as I could. I like some of the stuff they do with the talking tattoos and all that kind of island culture that we've never really seen in a film like this before. So I think it's going to be cool. Early reviews are coming in very, very positive, so I think it will be an enjoyable movie. So, I mean, if you have a younger relative, younger sibling to take to this film, I think it's a good idea. I think it's a good movie to see. And it's not like some kids' movies where, if you're older and sitting in a theater, you may be bored out of your mind. I think it's actually going to entertaining, and it will have something for everyone watching this film. So, with that being said, I'm going to give the trailers another solid score, 7, just because I'm not the demographic for this movie, but it looks like a solid kids movie. So to wrap up, we have a score of 7 on story, we have a score of 7.5 on cast and crew, and a score of 7 on trailers, averaging out to be about 7.2 on the anticipation scale. And what that generally means is that I don't plan to see it in the theaters, but probably when it comes out on VOD, especially if I have, younger family members or anyone like that around and it's on, I'll give it a watch. Let me know what you think down below. If you've seen the movie, comment down below. I know it comes out tonight, there's night screening, so if you see it, come back to this video, plant your comments down below, like, comment, subscribe, and we're doing this with all the films coming out this week. So if Moana isn't your thing, look at all our other previews coming out this week. Also, we have retro reviews, and we have reviews of movies that are also in theaters right now, so check those out. Until next time, I am Justin. Thanks for watching. Deuces.